are down to grind, down to go to the next level. So there's a few things I want to talk about. Not only going all in, but I want to talk about what it looks like to go all in, right? I want to talk about having people on calls like this. Your whole team should be on calls like this. Everybody kind of being on the same page. A little bit about personal development, because obviously personal development is what really, like I said, if you want to expand your bank account, it happens inside first, right? The external is just a reflection of the internal, right? And the company and where it's going, I know a lot of people on my team kind of like, not a lot of people, but if you're new to this, if you're trying to expand your business and maybe you're a P150, you're a P600, I'm sure you have people like, oh, network marketing, pyramid scheme, scam, that's not going to last, it's not this. And I just want to get that doubt out of everybody's head, because I know if you're selling this to a lot of people, the first person you really need to sell is yourself. And then I'm going to end it off with that. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can, and I want John to kind of give his value as well. All right. Let me go ahead and record this. Good call. Oh, I think it is recording. So guys, I'm excited for this call. I'm super excited for this call. But yeah, what does going in look like, right? Right now, I got on the phone with a lot of people on my team today, and we're talking London, right? I already got my London ticket. I already personally made sure that at least 20 people on my team got their London tickets as well, right? I told them, send me the confirmation for your flight right now, right? A lot of people, they say they're going all in, but if you haven't been to a convention, you're not going to pop, 6 figures realistically in this business. I don't think one chairman has ever popped chairman without going to a convention, knowing where the company's going, knowing what the company's vision is, right? So this was something that really changed my life. I remember when I first started building this business, like, even in this specific business in IN, you can't really become a professional unless you know what's professionally going on in this company, right? So London IM is not only going to put your belief level through the roof, but guys, you can do something, but it's totally different when you have your whole team on the same page and people see that, people see you traveling, people see you going next level. So, I want to kind of start this with, yes, go all in. And yes, make sure, like, no excuses. You find your way to London. It's 1 weekend. A lot of people say, I got work, I have this, I got that. Don't let anybody come up with an excuse, and don't let yourself come up with an excuse, most importantly, right? Because a lot of people tend to, kind of say stuff. I know it's out of the country, but that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's like, oh, yeah, but, it's all the way in London. I'm like, yes, bro, it's all the way in London. That's why we should go, right? So, people, I got work, yeah, but you're trying to quit that anyway. So, take a weekend off, whatever it is. Make sure everybody on your team, the more people you get to convention, is proven and is said in every GoPro convention. All the professionals talk about this, that for every single person you bring to the next convention, consider it in the back of your mind, kind of like an extra $1,000 you're adding to your bank account by the end of the year, right? So if you want to make an extra $10,000, by the end of the year, get 10 people out there, right? If your goal is to pop chairman 100, how many people you got to get out there? At least like 100 people, So for me, I make sure like at least like 20, 30 people on each of my legs are going, right? That's me personally. That's just P5, right? So guys, I hope you guys all have your convention tickets already, and make sure everybody else is getting their convention tickets. Now, when I say going all in already, like I said, everybody's going out. Tonight, we're going in. We're on a call like this. I hope, you guys are just getting warmed up just like me. I mean, I'm the type of person where I don't even go to sleep till everything on my checklist is done, right? So for us, one thing that I do, as a productivity tip, every single morning I write down a list of things that I got to do, right? So today I already wrote down a CT event I'm trying to do, right? Make sure the flyer's out. That's one thing. I'm not going to go to sleep until I make sure the flyer's out. Make sure, people send money for this and that and this and that, whatever the case is. And I get it all done every single day, hit my list every single day. These are things that a lot of people tend to fall into, especially if you're ranked up already. Guys, if you're ranked up already, this is one thing that was tough for me. You kind of fall into a management mode, right? You stop going all in. the whole thing about this, this company of people with momentum is that they tend to stay in phase one. They're always recruiting still, right? They always have their personal volume up. That's one thing that, I had to work on, because once I get my personal volume up, I start falling into management mode. I'll start falling into management mode, and I'll just start training people, trying to tell people what they should be doing, and I'm not even doing it myself anymore, right? Even if I've done it. I've done all the big events. I brought in so many people. I killed it on social media, and then it kind of gets to the point where I'm just teaching people, and I'm still not doing. I'm not leading from the front, right? And you'll tend to see that your business is going to start falling down, right? Because it's your business at the end of the day. This is your business. So it's like, if you're trying to micromanage and have people and delegate, have other people just do their own events, like, lead from the front. Be at as many events as you can. Do as many opportunity calls as you can. And then you can tell people what they need to do by showing them, right? Your team is usually only going to be doing about 50% of what you're doing, right? So make sure you're going all in, right? If you want your team to be doing, an event every week, make sure you're doing an event every day, and your team will do about 50%, maybe even less of what you do most of the time, right? Because if you're so serious about this business, you're going for that chairman rank, you're going for 6 figures in this company. And guys, this might sound basic, because I don't know how many newbies are on this call, how many more seasoned people are on this call. So I'm gonna kind of, gear towards both. But if you're new to this, if you're new to the team, if you're new to building this business, take off all the lower ranks out of your mind, right? P600 is amazing, P1K is amazing, P5K, great. That's like a first full-time income. These days, 2K is probably full-time income, right? Economy's so bad, but it's like, really just start as a goal as the 6-figure rank. That's my thing. Start out as a goal as a 6-figure rank. When I first saw the compensation plan, everything was already deleted out of my mind, just chairman, right? And then you start moving a lot bigger, a lot faster, right? Start moving a lot bigger, a lot faster. And the crazy thing is, when you're going all in, it's not only leading from the front, but it's also surrounding yourself with people at that higher frequency. And that's another thing that I usually try to do. A lot of people tend to start micromanaging. And once you start building your team, you start micromanaging your team, and you forget about your upline. You have to connect your upline to the next chairman. The chairman, everybody has to be on the chairman's same page, right? I'm always on the same page with John Guamman. I'm always on the same page, with the chairmans of my business, blocks, right? I'm always on the same page with Kiani, everybody in the Life by Design movement. So it's like, make sure your team is getting value from the people that are higher up, not just you, right? Because you're still just learning. Me, I'm just a vessel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a plug. I'm just trying to plug people in, to the chairmans. You want to leverage, right? Because this will get really hard for you. This will get really hard for you if you're just trying to micromanage your team and you're kind of trying to do your own thing, right? A lot of people kind of want to just branch off and isolate themselves and do their own thing. And then they start working way too hard, and they don't get any results. They don't get any results because their team is not getting any value from bigger leaders, the bigger team. They're not on the same page as the chairmen, right? You want to learn from people who have what you got. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not a 6-figure trader, you got to be real with yourself. If you're not a 6-figure trader, if you're not a 6-figure marketer yet, stop trying to micromanage your team. Stop trying to teach everybody everything and have everybody Awesome. Stop trying to have everybody just listen to you. You want to have these people listen to this company hired multiple 6-figure traders, multiple 7-figure traders. Stop trying to be the best trader. If you haven't withdrew like 6 figures from your trading account yet, right? It's an ego thing. A lot of people get so caught up in the ego trying to look like the best trader. They end up not even making any money, right? Because they're still learning themselves. They're trying to teach people, and now it's just the blind leading the blind. Let everybody use their services. Guys, people become very successful because they know how to leverage. People become very successful because they know how to leverage other people, and they know how to leverage systems, leverage the system, right? Let the academy do the teaching. Let the academy do the teaching. Let the go live sessions from the 7-figure mentors do the teaching. Let those guys do the teaching, because you're trying to position yourself as a big, grandiose trader. You're putting more work on yourself, and as your team gets bigger and bigger, it's just going to get a lot harder and harder for you. and then nobody's getting any results. People are going to get frustrated. People are going to leave your team because you're not leveraging the system the right way. You know what I'm saying? It all starts about how you leverage it and how you build a culture. Same thing with marketing. When you're marketing this business, guys, I see this all the time. A lot of people want to be the star. You know, I just put this quote up on my Instagram. Guys, a lot of people been hitting me up. Am I okay? Did I go psycho? I know I deleted everything on my Instagram. I'm just resetting. I'm just going to get everything back on the ball. We're coming back crazier than ever. Me and my roommate, we deleted everything so we can start fresh this year. But I just put up a quote, and I just put up, and it's a quote from the Bible. It's Matthew 23:12. And I'm not the most religious person, but guys, this is so next level. This is so next level. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. And whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted, right? And whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. Guys, this is law. This is law in business. This is law in life. And whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. It's so deep. This is law. This is like even power game law, right? It's the Bible, but it's like crazy because it's like a lot of people try to put themselves on a pedestal. A lot of people try to make it seem like they're the man and all these things, but it's like you have to learn from the best. You have to always be a student, and you have to kind of be humble enough to understand that, yeah, you know, you're just the plug. You're just showing people the way. You aren't the way. You're just showing people the way. You understand? And that's how you're going to make more money in this business. That's how you're going to take it to the next level. Yes, that's a Bible verse. So it's literally next level. And that's something that, you know, when I meditated on that, I was literally just like, okay, let me see comments. Bible always knows what to say for a fact. There's a lot of life principles. A lot of this business is spiritual. A lot of these things that I'm trying to teach you guys is very spiritual. So it's like, you know, when you're going all in, you know, lead from the front, but also, you know, be humble enough to know that you don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? You're not the best trader. You're always going to be a student, you know, and leverage the system. This company is so big. This company is so crazy. We have a system that's literally going to help you, you know, reach six figures without it being all on you, without it being a 9-to-5 job. Once you become, and exactly, you will be humbled if you exalt yourself, right? So that, yes, be humble. But now if you don't take that advice, you're going to end up overworking yourself. You're not going to have the answers all the time. You're not going to have people to go to because you put yourself on this big pedestal, right? And then people are going to leave your business because they're not getting the results, they're not getting the culture, and they're not getting what they see everybody else getting, you know? So you want to stay humble and make sure that, you know, you check yourself, right? Because we can all fall, we all fall back sometimes, you know? And it's literally next level. So basically what going in looks like is literally psychopathically reading books, psychopathically working on yourself every single day. This was something that I fell into. I was actually talking to one of my best friends, Austin Gotsi. You guys know I'm chairman 100 in the business yesterday, and we were just talking about one thing very similar. And he hit chairman 100. He's been in the game way longer than I have, but I could tell you, like, the conversation is literally next level. Is a whole different frequency because he was saying from 2013 to 2015, this dude was literally broke as a joke, just going through personal development. His goal wasn't even to be like a multimillionaire. Obviously in the back end, yes, but in that moment, his goal was to out-develop every single person around him. He was reading books like a psychopath. Everything was audios. Everything was learning, trying to get, you know, the more knowledge, right? Because just being a student to the game, and, you know, it was out of nowhere. He started popping ranks. Once he started applying that knowledge, it was so next level. He was just so personal developed. He could sit in any room and match anybody's frequency. And guys, you have to understand, like, there's a lot of books out there. There's a lot of knowledge out there. Every time I read a new book, I'm like, holy moly, there's so much that we don't know. And there's so much more to understand about life that once you understand these principles and you're able to apply that to this business and share that with this business, that's when you start getting to that next level, because money is just energy. Money is just energy, and energy follows where value is, right? The person with the most value is a person that gets paid the most, right? So if you don't have, and everybody has value, but if you're not giving that value, you're not going to get paid. You're not going to get any type of money. You're not going to receive anything because you're not giving anything. And you're not giving anything if you don't have anything to give, right? So you got to give it to yourself first. And guys, the books are out there. The knowledge is out there. Calls like this. This is where you learn stuff like this. And don't just learn to learn, right? If you're writing notes down, write this down. Don't just learn to learn, learn to teach. And that's going to take you from zero to hero in this business. Don't just learn to learn, learn to teach, learn to help others, right? And this is what basically helped me take my business to the next level. Once I started really just applying the things that I was learning just for myself, it was a lot of personal development. I remember in the beginning, I was just scared. I had a lot of doubts. And this is one thing that I want to go over just to kind of close this call. I kind of want to open up this call with John. I don't want to go for too long, but two things. Having a doubt and how to get rid of that doubt. We all have doubts. We all have negative forces against us. It's like every time you decide to do something good, anytime you get in a really good relationship, for example, that's when all the rumors start coming out. That's what, oh, I heard you was with this person and that, or whatever, that happened. Some of it might not even be true, but it's like, if you wasn't in a relationship, none of that would even happen. If you didn't find something good, nothing would even happen. Same thing with opportunities. You find a great opportunity, now all the forces come against you. Oh, but that's a pyramid scheme. Oh, but that's not really going to work. Oh, you think you're really going to get rich with that? Oh, only the people at the top make money and all these things, right? Give me one second. I just brought up Austin Gassi's FaceTiming me right now. Give me 1 second. But yeah, it's literally next level. So like one thing that I really had to instill in myself to instill in others is that belief in this business. One real reason why I say go to convention and surround yourself with the top people, surround yourself with the chairmen, is because you're going to learn so many things from these people and you're going to eliminate all doubt that you have about not even yourself going to the next level, but this company and where we're going to go as a whole, right? And the thing is once you start going into any specific direction, right? In a good direction, that's when everything kind of starts going against you, like I said. And one thing that I realized is that, you can't really sell anybody on this business until you sell yourself on this business. And you had to be sold out on this business. Austin was joking around like, yeah, I sold myself. And it was just so funny because it's like, that's almost what it feels like, because it's like, bro, everybody used to come against me so hard. I sounded like a psychopath. Like, yo, bro, watch. I'm going to make it this and this and that. And it was because I had sold out belief. I was already going to conventions. I already seen where this company was going. I already knew who the CEO was, the CEO story. If you don't know Christopher Terry's story, then, you're already behind. How are you going to be a professional in this business? How are you going to pull in six-figure earners in this business? How are you going to develop your squad to, be a professional and hold themselves, to that six-figure level, right? If you don't even know the CEO story, right? Who's the public relations in this company? Who's, sales, VP of sales, right? This is what's going to take you to that next level. And that's basically stuff that, if you don't know the leadership of this company, how are you going to know where this company's going? How do you know if this company's even going to last in the next 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 years? How do you know that, right? And if you don't know that, you're going to have doubts because the answers are out there. And these are these are what made me have doubts in me. Oh, damn, is it going to last? Is it a pyramid scheme? Is it? Is it? And answer those questions for yourself. So then when people are coming at you with these type of, with all these, negative things, you already know how to handle it, right? You already know how to handle it. Exactly. You sell the vision, right? What is the vision of the company? What's your vision? Where you're going to take your team? It all boils down to that. And that's how you're going to get next level in this business. You can't just blindly think you're going to hit six figures without, any type of guidance, without any type of knowledge, right? There's little things that you have to understand that's going to help you in a big way take it to the big level, right? And one thing that I had to realize, this company, what's the motto? What's the motto with this company? What's their aim? What's their chief aim? Right now their chief aim is to empower. True. Yep. Their chief aim is to empower and educate 1 million people in trading, right? That's the chief aim of this company right now. Very simple. CEO Christopher Terry, his his wife, and Alex Morton. Do you follow Alex Morton? Do you follow Matt Rosa, the top leaders of this company? Are you on the calls? Are you on the Sunday mentorship calls where they talk about where this company is going? Updates on the company, how we get paid, all the ranks. These are little things that's going to take you from an amateur to a professional in this business. You have to eliminate doubt in yourself and in your team, because once your team starts getting bigger, everybody on your team is going to be dealing with that. Everybody on your team is going to be dealing with doubts, or they're going to be dealing with somebody that they brought in somebody that's like, oh, is this even real? Is this going to work? Is this possible? Is this real? And these are the little things. And these are the little things that's going to help you eliminate doubt. These are little things. And even for myself, I remember in the beginning, for me, it was a huge risk. I dropped out of school. Are you all in? Right? Once you eliminate doubt, you're going to be able to go all in even more. Are you all in? Once I eliminated my doubt, I didn't know if Forex was real, so I made my first couple withdrawals. I was like, okay, this is lit, right? I'm dropping out and I'm done with school. School, literally a scam, right? If people want to talk scams, just bring up like, bro, did you know that, college is like going up and up and up and up in depth, and jobs are going down and down and down and down? Robots are going to take over 1,000 industries in the next 10 years, not jobs, but like industries. So millions of jobs are going to be literally wiped out by robots. So what is the purpose of a school system that's still teaching stuff from 100 years ago? They don't even know to teach you about Forex. They don't even know to teach you about AI. They don't even know to teach you about any of these taxes, anything that's relevant. You know what I'm saying? I was paying $1,500 for a course where I'm reading outdated material on a hypotenuse of a triangle that I could learn on YouTube, right? That's why it was so easy for me to spend an extra $200-$300, very little risk for something like this. It's literally was next level for me, right? Once you start educating yourself on these things, you're gonna know what the real scam is. You have to enlighten yourself. A lot of people really just aren't enlightened, and that's fine. But once you're enlightened, and once you eliminate all doubt and you're sure of where you're going and you're sure of your vision, there's nothing that can stop you. You're going to be a force that cannot be stopped. But you have to understand these things. You have to be at convention and surround yourself with the people that are killing it in this business. You have to, there's no doubt, because then your team is going to be a team full of soldiers. No doubt. They understand the vision. They know where it's going. They know why it's not a pyramid scheme. They're going to be like, bro, you're in a pyramid scheme. You know what I'm saying? You're a cashier and you're a boss and you're a boss. Everybody knows that. So it's literally so funny to me. So it's crazy. You have to become a seeker of knowledge. You have to understand there's a lot that you still don't know. But with what you do know, try to learn. Try to learn and try to give as much value to your team. You want to eliminate this doubt, know where this company is going, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy 2020. I'm super excited about it. Guys, I remember, like I said, when I first dropped out of college, it was a big step for me. I burned all the boats. I went all into this business like a psychopath. I really, really wanted to help my family. You have to understand your why. What is driving you when things get hard? When you do have those doubts, when you find those answers, how are you going to keep going? What's pushing you to keep going? Why do you do this? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get swayed. You know what I'm saying? There'll be that teacher or that uncle or that whatever, that best friend that's, against you in this business, but they're not putting food on your table. They're not feeding your family. They're not feeding your wife. For me, it was my mom. My mom was struggling my whole life. We dealt with poverty, for generations on generations. There was nobody even teach me any of the stuff that I've learned through this opportunity, right? So when it came for me to, get out there and do what I had to do, I had to ignore anybody who didn't have what I wanted. Be very careful with who you listen to, right? Because it will be that person that works at Burger King that's like, yeah, man, that's a scam. That's not going to work. You're never going to make money. People at the top only make money. No, the people at the top are the people that did exactly what I'm telling you. Success leaves clues, right? So that's why I say be very humble and learn from these people, because these people are going to take you to the top if you let them. And you will take you to the top if you let yourself, right? So I remember people would tell me, all these things, and, I had to know my why. Why did I want to do this? You know what I'm saying? And I knew the risks, right? There's risks in everything you do. You could work a job for 10 years and automatically get fired. Or you could go hard in this for 10 years, make $1 billion, even if it was a, whatever, at least you learned, at least you grew, at least, obviously there's risk in everything. Whereas when people say this is a scam, it's not going to last. Okay, where's Toys R Us? Where's Sears? Did anybody say like any of those companies are scams or anything? Nah, is trusting the vision and knowing where this is going. Forex is not going anywhere, right? This company is not going anywhere. It's going to the top, right? And we're all going to the top with it. Guys, I want to see a lot of you guys at convention. We have a lot of big events coming up. If you're in New York, the March Madness coming up, right? If you're in CT or New York, we got end of this month, we're doing a really big event in CT. It's going to be crazy. London's coming up. I know I'm going to see a lot of you guys there. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be really, really fun. Let me see. Yeah, I've been going for a little bit now. So, guys, look, if you don't got me on social media, my social media looks funny right now, but add me at King Montilla. I'll be back in a minute, and we're going to run it up. I'm going to surprise you guys with a lot of crazy content. It's going to be real fun this year, a lot of value this year. My whole goal is to give more. That's the only way you're going to get more, guys. So give more, give more, give more. Stay connected, stay close. I want to pass it to one of my best friends. This was the person I was in Southern with. We both dropped out of the same college, guys. We both dropped out of the same college. We would have never knew that we'd still be sticking together side by side. One of my best friends to this day, running it up, doing what nobody else could do because literally, guys, we're literally the 5%, right? Most people are going to quit. Most people are not going to believe anyway. Who cares? So what? What's next? We're going to run it up. Guys, give it up for John Guami. He has a lot of value to give to you guys today. And drop a 111 in the chat for my boy. I say give it up like we're all going to clap or something. Drop a 111 in the chat for my boy John Guami. He's going to run it up for you guys. Hope you guys got some value.
What is good? What is good? What is good, familia? Drop some 777s in the chat for Mr. Elias Montilla for crushing that. Absolutely crushing it. Drop some 777s in the chat for my boy. Damn, on his way to Chairman 10. Skip Chairman 10, goes straight to 25 on that quantum leap year. What is good? What is good, guys? What is good? All right, sick. So I'm going to talk about a couple things today. I hope you guys take notes. Hope you took notes on exactly what Tilla was going over, man. Super, super valuable, right? So check this out. 1 second. Okay, cool. Okay, so put this down on your calendar. I love what Elias was talking about. Put this down on your notes. I love what Elias was talking about earlier. He was talking about confidence. He was talking about belief. Now, belief is just another word for confidence. Ask yourself, how confident are you in your business? How confident are you about sharing the business? How confident are you about trading? Okay, put this down. Confidence times competence equals compensation. Okay, put this down. Confidence times competence equals compensation. So a lot of people like to go out there and they're passive. They're too passive on the opportunity. They're too passive with their trading account. They're too passive with whatever is going on in their entire business. And the truth of the matter is, like, guys, sometimes no matter how much you deserve success, nobody's going to fucking hand it to you, dude. Sometimes you just need to take it. Okay. And the truth of the matter, like when I've been building this entire business and stuff like that, I understood my belief level in the beginning was a little bit low. I didn't know all the products. I didn't know all the services. I didn't make multiple six figures trading in my account. But just because it didn't happen for me, I did not allow that to steer away my confidence and steer away my belief. I knew for a fact if another person could do it with the same, if another person could do it, that was 100% proof and evidence that I could do it too. The only difference that separated me and that person was time and information. Just like I'm talking to you guys right now on the call, the only thing that separates us is timing and information. You can do the exact same fucking thing that I can, just as much, if not better, with the same time and information. That's the type of confidence and posture you need to fucking have, bro. That's the type of confidence and posture you need to have, because I feel like so many people are just so passive. They just, they're like, yeah, maybe I'll share the opportunity 5 times a day. How you do anything is how you do everything. I remember when I was told that my mentor, when he was like, okay, you need to share the plan 5 times a day. I was like, yo, bro, okay, I'm going to be more aggressive. Instead of sharing it 5 times a day, I'm going to share it 10 times a day. Okay. If he tells me to go mark up 5 charts a day, I'm going to go out there and mark up 10 charts a day. Okay. It's just a different freaking mindset. So put this down. Like I said, we're going to go back into it. Confidence times competence equals compensation. Okay, confidence, number one, is something where you have full belief in not just the things around you, but in yourself. Okay, not just the things around you, but in yourself. That is the very core essence of what confidence really means. Okay, you can look it up in the dictionary. You could really truly understand that the law of compensation, okay, the law of compensation is all made up by number one, confidence, and number two, competence. So what is competence? Confidence is the ability to go out there and learn the things that you're doing and then applying it. So how do you go out there and do that? Okay, let's say today I'm learning about going out there and how to expose people into the business. I go out there, I learn, and then what? I apply, and then I teach. LAT, learn, apply, teach. Learn, apply, teach. So my biggest goal when it came to being really good at being a competent person is being able to learn the information, then applying it. Okay, it does not mean anything if you're on the call tonight, all 60 people on the call, if you're learning something and then you're not applying it into anything. Okay, you might as well not have even hopped on the call. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. Okay, if you learn, you could read all the books. You could read all the books that you want on trading. You could read all the books that you want on marketing. You could listen to all the audiobooks on how to go out there and be a great marketer. You could study the greatest marketers. Okay, you could write notes on the greatest network marketers. You could go out there and literally go out there and do whatever it is possible, okay, and be obsessed with the greatest network marketers. But you want to know something? Okay, let's break it down. If you're not going to go out there and network, okay, net, which is like going out there and talking to multiple people, and then work, emphasis on the fucking work, it's not going to happen, okay? Your desires, your dreams, whatever it is that you want, it sounds amazing, but it's not going to fucking happen. Okay, that's just the truth of the matter. So a couple of the notes. So like I said, confidence times competence. Competence is being able to learn something and then applying it. Application goes hand in hand with action. Okay, do not forget the action. Okay, confidence times competence equals compensation. Your income right now, whatever thing that you're doing right now is 100% in direct proportion to not just your value, but your confidence and your competence. Right. So now let's go in depth with everything that I was going to kind of go over today. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about London convention. Dude, if you're not going to London right now, or if you're not going to the New York regional event, you are not serious. You are not fucking serious, dude. Okay. I'm being 100% honest with you. I don't, a great mentor. Okay. They'll tell you not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. Okay. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to tell you guys what you need to hear because I want to see you win so fucking bad. I do not need to do this anymore. Tilla doesn't really need to do this. We can run around. I can run out with my $50,000 a month. Tilla can run with his $5,000 a month, and we could live our lives, dude. But I want you to know the truth of the matter, like how real it is, how raw it is, how success. It's not gonna, like I said, it's not gonna be given to you, dude. No matter how much effort you put into it, you gotta take it, man. So check this out. Okay. You need to get out to the London convention. Now, if you're not going out to the London convention, if there's issues, whatever, you need to come out to the New York event, the New York Summit event. Without a shadow of a doubt, you need to come out to those events, and I'll tell you why. Okay, if you want to become wealthy, you have to get around the wealth. Okay, you have to gain the right type of information. You have to be around the right type of people. If you're not gonna make it to those events, you're not just telling us you don't want it for yourself. You're telling yourself that you don't want it for yourself, dude. Okay, there is no single way. There's no chairman 10 or chairman 25, chairman 100 in IM that has never gone to at least one convention. There's not a single one. So how do you expect yourself to be the only person not to do that? I understand times are tough. I understand it's a lot of money. Okay, but let me keep it 100 with you guys, right? You can either make money or you can make excuses. It's never a money issue. It's just a commitment issue, dude. Like, how committed can you be? Dude, you can go on Upwork.com right now and sign up for a regular job and make the extra $200 to $300 that you need to every single week in order for you to go out there and get to the London convention or to get to the New York convention. You can go out there and start mowing lawns. I don't know, some of you guys are on the East Coast, so maybe you might not be able to do that. Okay, but you could go out there and find a way. When there's a will, there is a way. That's the simple truth, right? But it's like, how hungry are you to go out there and make it happen, man? Okay, I remember when I went out to my first convention, okay, I was dead fucking broke, dude. All I had left was like, I was in like 10K in credit card debt. Okay, I was in 10K in student loan debt. I was like 18 years old. I didn't have fucking anything to my name. Okay, and I still found a way, dude. Okay, I borrowed a little bit of money from my parents. I borrowed a little bit of money over here. I saved up some cash. I knew for a fact that I could not afford not to be there.
Why could I afford not to be there? So I was like, okay, I have to find a way. Okay, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. Okay, it's nobody is going to hand me success. I need to go out there and take success. Right? So if you're not going out to the London convention, if you're not going out to the New York convention, especially with the new promo going on, Matt Rosa and Jason Brown's promo is like the P150 and above promotion. What does that mean? Dude, if you hit P150, you're going to get a free $300 ticket to the London convention. Oh, but bro, I'm already a P150. I'm a P600. Well, fucking amazing. Go out there and help your friends hit P150. That way you can go out there and fucking get your friends out there to the convention, and you'll find a way for yourself, dude. So it's like, yo, you can either make it happen or make excuses. You can have your wildest dreams come true this lifetime, or you can make excuses. There's no in between. You have to either make it happen, man. That's the sad truth of the matter, man. A lot of people, I don't want to sugarcoat success. I don't want to make it seem like it's something that's grand and amazing. Yes, it's amazing, bro. It's fun. It's hella fun, man. I love it. But you want to know something? Okay, the grind is ugly, dude. The grind is not amazing. The grind is ugly, and it's going to get ugly. But guess what? From that comes beauty. Okay, so now let's go straight into this. I want you guys to have that quantum leap tonight. Okay, I want you guys to have that quantum leap tonight in your business. But that quantum leap has to happen with a quantum work ethic. Okay, that is the only truth of the matter, man. I remember specifically, people ask me all the time, John, what was your schedule when you were a P2K? John, what was your schedule when you were a P5K? John, what was your schedule when you were a chairman 10? You want to know my schedule, dude? Write this down right now. I broke my entire fucking day down to blocks, bro. I broke it down to blocks. 8 a.m. till 10:30 p.m., 10:30 a.m., I was trading New York session. From 10:30 a.m. till 11:30 a.m., I was answering messages. From 11:30 a.m. till 12 o'clock, I was reading 30 minutes of a book. From 12 o'clock all the way up to 2 o'clock, I went to the gym, and then I I went to the gym. I came back from the gym at 2 o'clock. I scheduled calls, and I answered messages. People are like, bro, at 2 o'clock, no one's free for a call. Guess what? I had a European team. I was like, all right, I'm going to go work with the European team at 2 to 4 o'clock. From 4 to 5 o'clock, I would continue to do one-on-one calls, prospecting calls, closing calls. I would message my team. How are they doing? Do they need any help? I would go out there and I would learn a new skill set, whether it was the Jordan Belfort straight line persuasion, whether it was your wish is your command. I was always developing myself. Then from 6 o'clock all the way over to like 8, 9 o'clock sometimes, Monday through Friday, I was working. Okay, you guys got to understand. It's like, yo, like you're either going to pay the price today or you pay the price tomorrow. But either way, you're going to pay the fucking price, bro. You're going to pay the price. You can pay the price in 5 years, my mentor used to always say, or you're going to pay the price in 2 years. However long you want to take is between you and you. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, yo, what are you going to do? What are you going to decide to do? Okay, you're going to have to make sacrifices. Okay, either you have to make the sacrifice for what you love, or what you love will be the sacrifice. And it's going to be a temporary sacrifice. It's not going to be something that you're going to sacrifice forever. I understand Call of Duty's dope, bro. I understand, like, yes, you have dogs. Yes, you have a girlfriend. Let's say, yes, you have whatever, okay? But understand that if you really want to level up in a certain season in your life, you're going to have to become completely obsessed with whatever it is that you are doing right now, okay? And this is not coming from me. This is coming from multiple people that have passed down the same type of information as I have, that I've received, and it's just the God-honest truth. It is the God-honest truth. Okay, so real quick, while we still have a little bit of time on the call, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over certain different types of things, right? First thing I'm going to go over, okay, is 3 things that are going to bring over the quantum leap in your life. 3 things that will bring the quantum leap in your life. Okay, number 1, okay, is what? Number 1 is desires versus distractions. Okay, desires versus distractions. Okay, what I was talking about earlier, you got to put the distractions down, man. You got to put the distractions down on whatever is going on in your life. Okay, I understand. Yes, it is a Friday night. I'm happy that 55 of you or 60 of you were on the call tonight, but there's going to be distractions. There's going to be things, people, ideas that are going to take you away from whatever it is that you want. Okay, notice how I said ideas. Okay, things, people, and ideas that are going to take you away from whatever it is that you want. Okay, so check it out. Some distractions. Okay, let's say one big distraction is Netflix. You're going to have to give up the Netflix, bro. Okay, maybe you're going to have to give up Call of Duty. Okay, Fortnite. You're going to have to stop playing the game, man. You're going to have to start replacing that with, like, let's say, okay, going out there and prospecting. Okay, you're going to have to start replacing you sleeping in 10 hours a day to waking up 8 hours a day. Okay, it's the truth of the matter. You're going to have to, okay, certain ideas, be a little bit more organized. Let's say if you're not an organized person, that's something I'm working on heavily. Okay, let's say if you're not an organized person, that trait is going to take you away from being a chairman 10. Okay, that trait is going to take you away from being a chairman 25. If you don't, what my mentor used to always, what was it? Jason was always like, yo, bro, an unorganized entrepreneur is not an entrepreneur at all. You see what I'm saying? So like, what kind of distractions are in the way of your desire? Think of the desire that you want more than anything in the world, right? And that desire that pulls you out of bed every single morning, right? But now now that you're self-aware, identify exactly what distractions are taking you away from it. Listen, I love my mom and dad to death. Don't get me wrong. I love them, bro. But you want to know something? I had to love my mom and dad from a distance. I had to. Okay, I told my mom and dad, I love you to death, but your negativity is killing me. I was like, so guess what? I'll love you from a distance, but right now I'm solely focused, and I went so focused for so long that yes, I still maintained the relationship, but I had to love them from a distance. Okay, I had to love my relationship from a distance. I had to love everything from a distance because, like I said in the beginning of the call, right? You either sacrifice what you love for love temporarily, or what you love will be the sacrifice. Okay, you have to understand that. We're at a prime time in our entire lives right now as millennials, because the majority of the people in the call right now are millennials, where you guys have a little bit more freedom than, let's say, the 50 to 40-year-old type of person. Just because once you have more responsibilities, it doesn't get easier than right now. It doesn't get, life continues to get harder and harder and harder, dude. And if you don't take action now, you might regret it a couple years down the line. Okay, so take personal responsibility for your success, desires and distractions. Okay, desires versus distractions. Okay, take personal responsibility. It is not our job to be successful. It is not Tilla's job to be successful. We can't freaking baby you, carry you across the line to success. We can't fucking do that, dude. Okay, what is it? Okay, average people, what is it? It's like the average person can help thousands of people, but can only carry, can carry less than 1 to 2 people on its back. Okay, the average person, what is it? The average person can influence or impact thousands of people, okay, but they can't carry more than 1 on their back. Okay, we can't carry you on our back, dude. I can't even carry a third person on my back. Okay, so it's like, yo, realize the fact of the matter, man. Like, yo, like you're responsible for your success. If it's meant to be, it's up to me, and nobody's gonna do it for me, dude. Nobody's gonna build your business. Nobody's gonna trade for you. Okay, nobody's gonna teach you shit, dude. Like, you have to do it yourself. Okay, when I didn't have a speaker, okay, to close out my events, I became the speaker. When I didn't have anybody to do my 3-way calls, I became the closer. When I had nobody to trade on my business, I became the trader. Okay, that's the type of mindset that you need to have in order to close 6 or 7 figures in this entire business. Okay, so desires and distractions. Number 2, plan your work and work the plan. Plan your work and work the plan. Plan your work and work the fucking plan. Okay, I always talk about plans. Okay, what is your plan right now? Do you have goals for 2020? Right, the goal I always say is a vision of the future. Do you have quarterly goals for 2020? I have quarterly goals written down for 2020, all the way down to like month to month. I'm like, how many books I'm going to be reading, what my body's going to look like, because I'm getting in the gym again, where I'm going to be, what the team is going to look like, how many chairmen are going to be in my organization, how many people I'm going to be impacting at a certain period in time. Do you have your 2020 goals written down? Okay, and do you have it in slots? Like, what will your volume look like in three months? Okay, what will that look like? That's what you need to identify now, because it's like, if you don't work the plan, you're planning to fail, right? If you don't have a plan, you're planning to fail. So check this out, work your plan and, plan your work and work the plan. This is actually a quote given by a multi-billionaire. Have a daily minimum for certain things. Okay, so from when you wake up, you understand that you have a daily minimum of certain things. 1 daily minimum, at least prospect 5 people a day. People always tell me, yo, I want to go chairman. Okay, going chairman is a consistent regime of the compound effect. The compound effect, it talks about it. A consistent regime of a set of compounds that happens over time. So check it out. Check it out. If you want to go chairman, you have to compound, 5 exposures a day. People tell me they want to go chairman. I'm like, okay, cool, bro. How many exposures did you do today? He said, well, I didn't really expose today, but last week I exposed like 10 people. Bro, nobody gives a fuck about what you did last week, dude. Okay? Nobody cares. You're not getting paid off what you did last week. What are you doing now? You see what I'm saying? What are you doing now? So it's like, yo, 5 exposures a day. If you cannot do 5 exposures a day, you are not going to be successful in this business. You might as well quit. Okay. I remember when I was building the entire business in the beginning, I wasn't special. I wasn't good. I didn't know what I was doing. But you want to know something? For what I lacked for in skill, I made up for it in numbers. For what I lacked for in skill, I made up for it in numbers. I knew for a fact, if my mentor told me, John, go out there and prospect 5 people a day, I made it a goal that I was going to go out there and prospect 10 people a day. Because if I lacked for in skill, I could make up for it in numbers. I could double the amount, I could double my results with having 5 times, with double the amount of work ethic or double the amount of standards that I set for myself. So have a sense of bare minimums that you have in a day. Check this out. If you prospect at least 5 people a day, that means you would and you cannot go to sleep. This is another thing. If you do not prospect 5 people a day, have a sense of urgency. Okay, I cannot go to sleep today unless I prospect 5 people today. Unless I marked up 5 trucks today, I cannot go to sleep. And that is going to get you successful, bro, in 6 months. I guarantee you, if you want to go chairman in 6 months, that's what's going to do it for you. Okay, so prospect 5 people a day. Okay, so that means you would personally talk to 35 people in 1 week. Now, let's say out of 35 people in 1 week, in 1 month, it's about 4 weeks in 1 month. That's about 120 people that you're going to be talking to. Okay, let's say your closing ratio isn't the highest. Let's say about 5 to 10% of people actually join. You're going to have 10 brand new people in your business. 10 brand new people. Now you can spark up momentum. Okay, now you can do whatever it is that you want. Okay, now you just basically hit P600. That's how you hit P600 in less than a month. Okay, that's how you can hit P600 in less than a month. Okay, so like I said, there's a thing called the compound effect. Okay, success is a daily ritual. It's a day. They say what success is due every single day. It's rented. It's never given. It's like rented. Okay, you have to give it in every single day, man. You have to give it every single day. Okay, so it's like the girls analogy. Business, okay, it's a numbers game. Okay, it's not about how many times, okay, you're told yes, but all about how many times you're told no. Okay, I remember it can be scary. Okay, talking to 5 people a day online, talking to 5 people in person. The average person walks across like 10 people a day, dude. But think about it, 5 people a day. Okay, 5 people a day. It can be a little scary, right? But let me keep it 100 with you. Okay, what you're gonna wanna do in the beginning is if you can't talk to 5 people a day, go out there and overcome every single fear that you have and go get told no as quickly as fucking possible. That way you develop this thing called rhino skin, where no matter a rhino, no matter how hard you try to pierce it with a knife, the knife will break on a rhino. You need to have rhino skin, okay? You need to have rhino skin in this business. You need to be aggressive in this business, okay? You need to develop rhino skin. So like I said, go out there and talk to 5 people a day. Okay, if you want to be a successful networker, okay, if you want to be a really successful networker, go out there and you already have a group of people. This is for my P1Ks and above, P600s and above. You should be doing 5 meetings a week. You should be doing 5 meetings a week. It's one opportunity event doesn't take more than 1 hour, dude. You should be doing 5 meetings a week, okay? Check it out. 5 meetings a week. Shout out to the Seattle team. Okay, I think we just went over to Seattle. I was out in Seattle a couple of days ago. We went over their game plan. They're doing 2 events a day. They're doing 2 events on Monday. No, they're doing 2 events Monday through Friday. Monday, one at 6 p.m., the other one at 8 p.m. Okay, there's another event going on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. They're doing 2 events a day. On Saturday, they're doing their launch event or launch training where they're going to get everybody set up on NT4, get everybody set up to go out there and hit their list to go hit up the following week. On top of that, okay, on top of doing that, more meetings means more momentum. More meetings means more everything, okay? So on top of that, Sunday, then they have their training calls, right? So go out there and set a goal of bare minimums, okay? Work your plan. No, plan your work and work the plan. What is your plan? What is your plan for 2020? Okay, don't think about you going chairman 2020. Think about how many chairmen are going to be in your organization. Okay, that is the goal. That is the goal. Okay, on a final note, guys, be patient with the process, but aggressive with the execution. Be patient as fuck with the process, but be aggressive as hell with the execution. Okay, it does not matter. Okay, always have patience towards a long-term goal, but with the action, okay, there's 4 different types of action. Number 1, taking no action. Number 2, okay, taking some type of action. Number 3, taking regressing action. You take a little bit of action and then you fall back. You take a little bit of action and then fall back. Number 3 is sometimes action, so you get sometime results. Number 4 is massive fucking action. Let's take massive fucking action for London Convention. Let's take massive fucking action for the New York. Let's take massive fucking action for whatever desire that it is that you guys want in 2020. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. You have an op call going on. Talk to you guys.